In travel news, Icelandic airline WOW Airlines has filed for bankruptcy and ceased all operations in a sad day for budget travelers. The only problem with this is that many people were still scheduled to fly WOW across the Atlantic and beyond when the airline stopped running. Late Wednesday night, crews went home, planes were shut off, but passengers were not informed. They were told their flights were delayed or canceled, but not informed of the closure of the airline altogether. Unfortunately, even after many of these travelers found out about this news from Twitter rather than the airlines itself, they were unable to secure refunds. My takeaway from this unfortunate situation is that maybe I should check the box for travel insurance when I'm buying plane tickets, but maybe I should. I mean, I still won't, but I think about it a little bit more now. WOW was known for their cheap flights routed through Iceland, and like other recent budget airlines, has folded because of the chaotic industry. No company, however, has folded quite like this. No word on how many strongly worded emails have been sent to WOW Support Center, but the number has to be in the 5-digit range. In other news, Amsterdam has been banned tours of their infamous Red Light District. In other completely unrelated news, Netherlands tourism has drastically fallen. The ban comes with the statement that sings about the inappropriate nature of treating the sex workers on the district as objects on tour rather than human beings at work. The ban will begin in 2020 and comes after restrictions have already been put on the tours due to the popularity of the tours. With this ban, the only reason Amsterdam would be a prime tourist location is for the marijuana legality. But even that isn't exclusive to the Netherlands anymore. No word yet on how the sex workers are taking this inevitable blow to business. In meme news, Utah Senator and man who gets his current events from his kids, Mike Lee, took to the Senate floor to oppose the Democratic Green New Deal. Lee went on a tirade, using visual aids on a T-stand to emphasize his points. What are his points, you ask? What he was using to dissuade climate change reform? Well, among other things, the hit sci-fi movie Sharknado, this photo of Aquaman, and Star Wars. Now, this story is completely true. We here at Good Night do dabble a bit in Photoshop here and there, but we promise that this story and the images shown are actual stories and images from the Senate floor. Basically, Lee wanted to make his point about the Green New Deal and how he thinks it's a farce. And to do so, he took up 14 minutes of Senate floor time with elaborately constructed metaphors and dated pop culture references, including this picture of Ronald Reagan on a velociraptor. Now, whether you agree or disagree with Lee, this takes guts. Not getting up in front of the Senate floor delivering this speech, but I mean delivering this speech while it's being live streamed to the internet. Voluntarily making yourself a meme is a thankless job, and Lee should be congratulated for it. Here he is making fun of the Green New Deal using the poster from The Day After Tomorrow. Here he is using The Little Mermaid to disprove climate change. But even in all of this crazy news, it's still not as big as the meme of the United States politics right now. In movie news, the new thriller movie from Oscar winner Jordan Peele has broken records and scared the pants off moviegoers across the country. Us has brought in a staggering $70 million on its opening weekend alone, already more than tripling its $20 million budget. It had the best opening weekend of an original film since James Cameron's Avatar in 2009. The follow-up to the Oscar-winning horror film, Get Out, is doing just as well for itself critically as it is financially. Garnering rave reviews and praise from critics, the film follows a family that, as they are haunted and stalked by their doppelgangers who wear creepy red jumpsuits and use golden scissors as weapons. The film certainly raises awareness about the doppelganger issues facing the nation. They say everyone has one, but now that Us has come out, I'm not sure I want to meet mine. In hilarious news, a South Carolina man was arrested after driving under the influence of alcohol, but almost got away with it. The man who blew .15 into a breathalyzer, almost twice the legal limit, attempted to mask the smell of alcohol in his breath after being pulled over by officers. To do this, he pulled out his trusty can of Axe body spray and proceeded to spray it into his mouth, hoping that this would eliminate the scent of alcohol. Unfortunately for the cunning convict, he was too late, and the officer had approached the car and was watching the drunk lacing his mouth with body spray. Also playing a factor were the 11 open beer containers on the floor of his car, which did not help the accused case. It's a shame he couldn't get through the 12-pack, but hey, life goes on. This brings up the question, though. What tasted worse? The 11 cans of beer he had to go through, or the Axe body spray in his mouth? It's a close contest for me, but as tasty as formaldehyde is, I'm going to go with the beer.